Like,
yeah, if you don't wash, it gets weird. Not bad. We'll get kicked out. All right,
Morgan, sorry that we're hating on like podcasting behemoths. I don't call them behemoths. They're not, but like yeah, people. They got New York Times bestseller. So
yeah, we can hit on all people.
yeah,
All any.
yeah, fuck them. All that she wants. No, that song's super racist.
All right, we gotta start the episode.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, though?
Hello and welcome to YASEcast episode number 53. I am Nick. Joining me today, I got Jarv.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
And I got Vel with me.
hi.
And it's the three of us, and we're here to talk. And we're here to talk about games and things, and etc. And this is the kind of ad-libbing one would probably expect on the first episode. But nope, we've been doing this for more than 50 now. It's been a time. Pokémon Unite came out. I know we got some people talking about that.
Oh yeah, been playing a bunch of that game. It sounds like no one else has, though. I thought I was getting on this podcast to like gush it with other Pokemon MOBA likers.
No, it's funny too because like,
and it's not
because it's like internally we're talking about we can talk about monetization stuff and thoughts on the game. We can get a couple things and blah blah blah. Yeah, Vel and I haven't even touched it. We have not touched Pokemon Unite at all. Yeah.
Can I say the couple things that have made some MOBA likers and dislikers interested in playing it?
Hit me with it.
Okay, so 10 minutes on the clock to start the game. Games are never longer than 10 minutes. When you hunt like wild Pokemon, you hit them up for XP, and then you take this XP, and on the map, on each, on the lanes, the top lane, the bottom lane, there's three kind of coming towards the center, and then a big one in the center, in the middle, like hoops, these goalposts. On your side, they heal you. On your opponent's side, they heal your opponents.
Okay.
And if you go up to one and you hold X, you can score points into that little like hoop station. And you get points by obviously player kills, killing people on the other team, taking down their mons. You get whatever things that they were holding, whatever XP they were holding. You can take all that, you dunk it in. The towers have a set HP, so once you dunk too much XP, you destroy the tower. And then it shortens the amount of like influence they have in that area. They can't run as fast on their little like home pads. And then there's big wild Pokemon that give you buffs. Rotom is there. If your team beats up Rotom, it makes all of the little towers for like 15 seconds. You just go up, you hit X, you dunk it immediately. You don't have to like sit there and hold it, because if that tower is being defended, they can hit you out of your dunk. So it becomes actually very fun, because it is not, I gotta buy things from the courier, we gotta do this type of team setup.
Yeah.
Junglers, but there's still like a jungler who can like run out in like the mid lane, and there's a couple Pokemon that give you like certain buffs. Like I get more experience from wild Pokemon, or like I attack wild Pokemon better. I get like a shield if I beat this guy, and the jungler can kind of like bounce back and forth between upper and lower lanes. The game tells you like what to do. Essentially, it's just like, okay, you picked Eldegoss, you picked a healer. You should go bottom lane, and here's some items that you get, and here's your your kind of evolution through the game of 10 minutes. There are some characters that have evolutions, so they go from I don't know what the fuck Eldegoss goes as a baby to Eldegoss, because I don't know anything about Pokemon. There's Machamp. There's Gengar, and please, Pokemon lovers, don't
bunch of
roast me. I forget. I forget a lot of old school Pokemon stuff. The Pokemon I played the most was the one I got whenever I was in fourth grade. So, anyways, or there's like Pokemon that don't evolve, or only have like one evolution. Like there's Snorlax. It's just Snorlax. He's got better base stats because he doesn't have as many evolutions. But the evolutions allow you to get like cooler and like differing, varying skills. Maybe you're Slowbro, and you can choose between doing like a scalding attack or some sort of like pushback move.
Right.
Or you can think about do like a telekinesis where you just grab someone and hold them versus doing maybe something that's more like an AoE. So you can choose, do I want to be like a sniper to like, lift up their healer and then everyone attacks the healer and then this team kills, this team fight's going to be amazing? Or do I want to be more of like a healer kind of buff? Or like, do I play more AoE crown control? It gives you these a couple little branching paths of what kind of skills that you want to choose in mid-game.
Right. And not only that, too, I mean, it sounds like there's enough of a change on the core structure of the game. The idea of, hey, you carry XP, but it's effectively stolen from you if you die. There's a lot more risk-reward there, which is interesting.
Then here's the best part. I'm sorry, real quick.
Go for it.
Last 2 minutes, it's double points, so it gets crazy with holding all those points, and then maybe you accidentally get jacked up in like a rando team fight. You get ambushed because there's still like high grass where you can chill and not be visible. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's all good.
Continue on.
I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it!
I'm really sorry about that.
It seems like it could be very easy to get steamrolled. Because damn. If you can just keep taking points away from them, that's a little... it sounds interesting, and I kind of want to give it a shot now after you've talked about it a little bit.
You don't drop everything. I think you drop like half of what you've carried. So it's not as bad, but you can farm those wild Pokemon. Also, literal children play this game, which will explain why it's bad with the monetization schemes in a little bit. But right now, it's really good because you can just jump on there, and there are people who don't know how to play the game. Like, I played a quick match, which was just like 4-on-4, one score zone apiece, and the other team didn't know that you had to score. The other team didn't realize you had to score. They thought it was like team deathmatch or something. And I was like, no, my man, you need to duh.
Aww.
They did not duh. It's so bad. But yeah, literal children play this game. Sometimes you might beat up on them. But they have a ranked mode. They have a quick mode with like 5-minute matches and like only 4.
That sounds great. Because one of my least favorite things about playing fucking League was like, all right, hey, let's play a game of League. And it's like, this could be a half hour. This could be a half hour of misery.
It could be a full hour sometimes.
Fuck.
Yeah, some of those like Dota matches go like 50 minutes. And it's
I'll throw. It gets to 25, 30 minutes. I will throw unless it looks like we're about to win. Fuck that shit.
There's no wards. There's no couriers. There's no... there are some like builds because you get an item that you can use in battle. Like you can press like X or Y or whatever to use it. Like X speed, you get a little bit faster. X attack, you deal a little more damage. A straight up potion, a couple other things. And then there are like held items that can change how your character kind of like passively works. There's like an EXP share. If you have the lowest level on the team, you will passively gain a little bit of EXP until you are not the lowest. So like that's cool. Or like when you use your Unite move, you and another person like heal like a percentage of your like max damage or something from the Unite move. Which Eldegoss's Unite move is like she jumps up, is invincible, and then whenever she comes down, hurts every enemy in sight and heals every teammate in sight, like in a big AoE. And like, okay, big AoE heal person doing all that kind of stuff, and then items specifically about using this big AoE heal to also continually heal another character and yourself. Like this one character that I have a lot of experience with is just like a team fight winner. Very, very good. But there's a lot of other fun characters. Pikachu's in it. Pikachu doesn't evolve to Raichu. Pikachu's just straight up, brawler, kind of not like a Heihachi brawler, like in Pokemon XD or whatever that thing is. Pokemon Tekken,
Pokken tournament.
Yeah, it does like quick attack and electric stuff. Garchomp is mad good. Garchomp just going up to you and just like pounding and chomping and just mashing the attack button. And everyone's got like a the third hit of the attack of like the auto attack like does something cool.
All right.
It stuns a tiny bit, or like it does like a small AoE, something like that. There's a lot of cool AoEs. You just use like the right stick to control AoEs and like other kind of targeted spells. But you can tell it's also a phone game too, because you boot it up and there's like 300 little red dots that are like, you have new notifications. You have new notifications. You gotta look at all your new costumes. You've unlocked day 5 of costume quests, and you have destroyed a Garchomp's soul by using Slowbro telekinesis to pick him up before he used an ult. So you unlocked a new hat.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But there's actual like if you do X thing inside of a match, that aside from just like get 10 kills, like that's actually pretty cool.
Get 10 kills. Yeah, there's a lot of
that's my Professor Rosa
that's
voice.
the voice.
Ash Ketchum,
that's him.
Get 10 kills.
Ash Ketchum, you need to get 10 kills in real life with a gun. In Minecraft.
Minecraft is
They
real.
have Minecraft in fucking Pokemon universe, and they can't.
They don't have guns in
They
Minecraft.
can't talk about it. They can't talk about assassinating people in Pokeworld because some sort of god Pokemon will come and eat you. You just be like, you can't talk about killing people.
Jarv is just digging himself into a deeper hole, trying to dig himself out. He's digging himself deeper. Every word.
Poke lore fans, you don't have to question me ever again because you know I speak the truth. This is how it works. This is why Ash's mom is like, you have been given a Pokemon and you may go out into the world.
You can stop anytime.
I have a loose affiliation of ideas of what Pokemon means, and I'm making good on it, I guess.
All right.
But anyways, back to the MOBA. It's fun. It's very fun, but there's a lot of different like monies. There's a lot of different currencies, and I don't really understand them all. And apparently, it might be like not great in the way that they have developed that, because it is, just like a rando like 10-cent mobile game. Like, it will come out to mobile phones at some point, so it does feel very much like a okay, well, if you buy the first gem pack, you get double the gems, and if you get like the big gem pack, you get like triple the gems. They don't do anything that good. They give you like plus 400 gems or something like that. It looks like every other gacha game or every fucking mobile game that you've ever booted up, and it's been like, money please, money please for the Skinner box.
Yeah, and like I don't play a ton of them. There's only like one mobile game that I really play. Like I played D4DJ.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I love that game, and so I don't know. Like the monetization there isn't bad. It's just like, but that's also down to like one. It's also one currency. It's okay. You want to buy some diamonds? That's it. That's all you can buy, which is good. I'm very down with that.
So I saw you in our Gacha Held chat mention something about getting up to like grind for like a specific event. Let me tell you right now, man. Gacha games do not love you like that, so don't love them like that.
No. Hold on. This is just, hey, you do the event thing, you get points, and then there's a leaderboard. It's hey, you get this many points, cool, you unlock this prize. It wasn't like a hey, you should have spent this much money to get currency to.
Oh, I know.
I just play the game.
I know. I've done play the game kind of stuff too, and like, guess what? It's just those games are just designed for like someone to be like, I love Lapland from Arknights, so I'm going to spend $5,000.
Yeah, but like
I love
like
this.
There's no monetization involved in just like just play a song.
Playing the game. Yeah. And it does seem like a pretty sick. I've never gotten into any of the rhythm game mobile games, like the gacha versions or like any of that stuff. It seems like there's like multiple ever since like EMAS.
There's tons.
All that kind of stuff probably stems from the game because it's that direction of, monetization. We made the hit-selling game that has made us a shit ton of money. Let's move to,
I guess, anime, the merch.
Yeah, let's make good on all the anime girls by giving them an anime, and then all the merch that we can get from the anime, and then from the movie, and then from the stage show.
I feel like for
light novels.
I feel like for like at least for the rhythm games, and I can't speak to all of them, but I mean, Idolmaster, Love Live, D4DJ, and like a million others. I think Bang Dream is one of them. Which I don't like that name. That's a Anyway, I feel like it makes sense to kind of go the full like merchandising and etc. at that, because you already have things that are like, hey, these are recorded by actual people singing. It's like we have these tracks, we might as well go completely ham sandwiches with them.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, and I like rhythm games in general, so I'm pretty down with that. I just never give them a shot.
So to sum up our talk on Pokemon Unite, play D4DJ. It's a real thing.
and Arknights. Play Arknights. That's a cool one too. That's my mobile. That's my mobile crack of choice. I like strategy games. I like tower defense, and that's like tower defense if some of the towers could also be on the ground. So that's a fun one.
If the towers were also anime girls.
The towers were also like anime furry girls.
There you go.
It's like you can't beat that, I guess.
No, never mind.
You heard it here first. You can't beat it. You heard it here first, folks. It cannot be beat.
So, other than Pokemon Unite, what have you been up to, Jarv?
It's really been just a lot of Pokemon Unite. I meant to boot up the Gold Lewis machine because that guy came out.
Oh yeah.
Well, I haven't done that, but a couple of my friends have been like, I'm taking a couple weeks off from my character, my main, from Soul or whoever, to play Gold Lewis, and so I'm getting their feedback on everything. And he seems pretty cool. There's definitely some haters or some people being like, you can't win this matchup, you can't win that matchup. Like, well, you just are like zeroing in on like two bad options that you keep trying to use that aren't working against like Axel 5P.
Right.
Like, you need to try doing like 6P or other types of moves that.
Also, it's literally the first week. Like, give it some time. Someone will figure some shit out. Like,
exactly. Some of the in this Behemoth Typhoons actually will do that kind of stuff. Just like the startup trades, and then its trades seem to be pretty good for Gold Lewis because just often swinging. Yeah. And if it trades, it usually ends up with him like dashing in and doing some more in this Behemoth Typhoon, or even just being like, here's a bomb. Here you go. Here's a bomb. Here's a burger.
I really like that he is a big dude that isn't like. There aren't just like a bunch of move names or like in-game stuff that's like, haha, he's fat. Get it? He's fat. Yeah. And it's fun. It's like, no, it's just like, yeah, he's fat.
This is just his size. This is just his size.
He's just a big boy.
He's just the Secretary of Absolute Defense. Except his defensive options seem pretty bad. I think he has to use like down with the system to get the fuck out of things.
That's actually really fucking funny. He's a minister of absolute defense, and his defense is not good.
He ain't got like no DP or anything. He spent 15 meter for down with the system. Damn. He probably can do cool stuff with BRC. I imagine he could do like backdash BRC or like dashing BRC backwards kind of thing to put himself into positions where Behemoth Typhoon is even better, because that thing has really big reach and has really big wall bounce reach, where like he's pretty much got like those old Kumhei Hyun loops, or like the 2HS into the dragon kick, into the 2HS dragon kick, like over and over. He's pretty much got that because he's got like a 2H that like he's like sticks his coffin on the ground and like puts his feet in the air, just a big like like arching up kick, and he does that into like a coffin swing. It bounces off the wall, that into a coffin swing, and then I think it sticks on the wall. And then if you're cool, you would probably do the 1080p version of Down with the System. I keep wanting to call it Down with the Sickness because it's supposed to be fucking Down with the Sickness and System of a Down combined is clearly what it is. But like Down with the System goes off, you get all three, it goes off the wall. Oh, no, actually, the cool thing you do is you do Burn It Down, and when you're like wall stuck, you know how you get wall stuck for like 5 seconds or whatever on that final hit.
No, because I've not. I'll take your
okay, well, you probably don't play enough strat. So, like,
no.
The final hit before you break the wall is probably like a solid, like, 3 seconds of, like, real in-life time that they just sit there. If you do Burn It Down, the laser super, the Travis McElroy when you play Among Us Wrong super. No. Sorry, ever since you posted that, this shit was so fucking funny. When you didn't like Adventure Zone Graduation. So the way that the laser tracks, it always tracks back towards you. So the laser hits the character stuck to the wall and brings them back to you. And it takes them off the wall, allows you to do like 2H, another in this Behemoth Typhoon that flings them to the wall.
Fuck.
And then they stick to the wall again. And then I think you just get like dash 5H to break the wall.
That's pretty
looks
nuts.
Very cool. It looks very fun.
Before we were talking about wall splat, I didn't think you meant like whatchamacallit, the regular. I thought there was like a Gold Lewis specific move that just did like a regular wall splat. Okay. That's fucked up.
Just like the actual wall mechanic, which like it's a cool mechanic now that I'm like into it and I see what kind of things I need to do to proc that kind of stick. Right. And then the good thing about it is if you're at neutral and you're at that stick, you haven't like committed to something else, you just look and see if you have meter, and if you have meter, you do a super. Because it breaks it uses your meter. Okay, who cares? You break the wall, you get positive bonus. You dash in and you do like close slash on block, far slash on block, far H on block, or 5H on block, like you're doing some Leo shit. You already have another 50 meter. Positive bonus is that good. You do like half a block string and it's like, hey man, do you want to just randomly go into stance and then just do the super, the flinger super? Or do you just want to like do some random, hot, maybe close slash on block, jump cancel, immediate air dash BRC, like the dashing BRC, and you create a high-low situation off that where you can do like, a jump K on the way in and it's a fuzzy for like a jump P on the way up or like a jump slash on the way up.
Right.
Or you just go low for real. So you start everyone who can do like a jump cancel off crouch close slash, which I think is everyone, can do this kind of like jump cancel sliding BRC. It's crazy because it's technically at neutral, so you do this like sliding blue Roman cancel. It puts you forward and it puts them at this like slowness where I think it just makes like fuzzing easier, or I'm not 100% sure. Strive heads, please don't roast me or actually correct me, and I'll be very thankful because it's very cool and it's very beyond my pay grade, like beyond my mental fortitude when I play that game. I'm still like, wow, 5K is a great button. I wish it could go to like other buttons besides 6K. The way that the kick buttons in that game work kind of pisses me off. So,
yeah,
you don't.
It's a little weird for sure.
But people got used to it and they're like, wow, this game's cool now. Or people didn't and they're like, wow, this game sucks.
Yeah. Let's move on from Strive though. We got a lot we want to talk about. I haven't even gotten to talk to Vel yet. Vel, how are you doing? What have you been up to?
So I've been not really been doing much with games, honestly, lately. Been
that's honestly, I strive to the goals like that. That is where I want to be in life. I want to be free.
So I mean, honestly, I've been doing a lot of reading. So I've been on an Agatha Christie streak lately.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that's honestly just what I've been doing last time. I'm on and then there were none. Oh, and then of course I've been I went through like 2 different chapters of Umineko again, because of course I did.
Oh, nice.
But other than that, hasn't been that much time for fighting games or anything. And I guess the closest I got to games was Phoenix Wright.
Hell yeah! I keep forgetting that came out. Because I was literally like, when you said Umineko, I was like, fuck, I could go for like a good visual novel. And then I kind of forgot, like, hey, Phoenix Wright just came out. That's a visual novel. Like,
that's not even the one that I got either. Because like,
really?
I remembered that I didn't finish because I got Trilogy on PS4 like when it was on sale like last year, and I was like, I never actually finished that. No, I played the games before, but I was like, then the game came out and I was like, fuck, I need to finish it already.
That's great. Those games are pretty fun.
I love the interactiveness, but it started making me compare like probably the 2 biggest, like mystery whodunit series, at least out of Japan, like that are, like Danganronpa and then Phoenix Wright, Yeah. Which are 2 completely different like things, but they're there's a mechanic in Danganronpa that I wish was in Phoenix Wright. And Danganronpa has they have the button where you push the button and it just shows you everything that's interactable in any room that you're in. Right?
Yeah. That needs to be in Phoenix Wright for sure. That way you're not pressing you're not like trying to rub X on Y. Rub X on everything.
Yeah.
Click on everything.
Yeah.
Classic adventure game like issues. We were talking about Monkey Island earlier. That game has that kind of issue.
Monkey Island fucking owns. Someone sent me a video. Well, I should say sent me, but I saw a video today of, because Monkey Island's it's an old game. But it was, hey, here's how Monkey Island sounds using all of the different like sound card options, like
that's
as like from like
beautiful.
real hardware. So it went
Yeah.
down to like, hey, here's using like just the speaker on your motherboard, up to like the best, like the highest you could get as far as sound cards went. It was like some fancy Roland sound card, but it was so
Yeah.
cool. That game owns. I played a bunch of that today while I was not at work.
Have you gone through that? I've done that before with other games. I did that with Doom, with like at Doom's Gate,
Fuck.
E1M1, and there's like a lot of really funny sounding sound cards that make that game sound fucking terrible. But then it also goes through like the Atari Jaguar version, like the Lynx version, and like all sorts of like.
There's some fucking there's some versions of that song.
Yeah, the Doom version is pretty fun because that's a rockin' song, but all that version also sounds really good too because that's got great music.
Every version, like, there's no bad sounding version of that song. I think there are versions that I think are better than others, but like E1M1, like
That shit
fucks.
goes.
Yeah.
It do. Big fan of that one.
Damn.
I have a question though, Vel. Is Umineko the game with Ushiromi Abatura?
Yes.
All right, cool. I've played the fighting game, but I have no idea anything with the visual novel.
It's Umineko is the one where they cry. That is
Yeah,
that is.
but
No, they're all
like
when they cry.
Higurashi when they cry.
No, it's Higurashi when they cry, then Umineko when they cry. Now it's Sakonia when they cry.
They need to stop crying. I mean, I know things are
Yeah,
tough,
they
but-
be crying too much. Umineko when they be shopping.
There actually is like a kind of interesting and weird story about the translation.
That one's a Space Twinks one.
No. But like, so for a long time, there's been this group of translators called the Witch Hunt. They're the ones who translated the like Umineko to English long time ago. And, like then there was the Umineko project who made like the HD version, who actually put like the PS3 version out on PC, right? So then the thing is now is that the translations from the Witch Hunt were so good that now they do the official localizations for Manga Gamer for all
Damn.
the
Oh, yeah.
So now like one of the reasons why the PS3 version, like the Witch Hunt apparently wanted to come in and redo some of the translation work for this version of the game that was getting released by the Umineko project. And the thing is that they couldn't do it all the time because they were so busy working on translating Sakonia. It's just the integration of like, fan into, oh, now you're an official like contributor to the actual like lore of these visual novels. It's weird, but kind of like heartwarming in a way, honestly. And it was just just a neat little thing that I had no idea about any of that, and then it made sense. But
That's very cool. That's very I like whenever communities work kind of like with the artist or with the creator. You see that with I don't know what else. Maybe that's some Homestuck shit. Maybe
I don't know why, but I thought you were saying I like it when they cry. And I was like,
I do like it when they cry because I don't know. A lot of people do seem to like these games. So if they gotta cry for these people to
Tears of
have their
joy.
fun, then like yeah,
They're
Umineko
happy
when they cry
tears.
tears of joy.
I mean, for
Yeah.
Umineko, Umineko is talking about when the seagulls cry. So you do want seagulls to be
Oh,
making.
no,
Is
You mean like
that
the-
why
the-
you got them made with the seagulls? That character's super broken in the fucking fighting game. Oh my
Is it
god,
Umineko
those
fighting
the
game?
EX Gull. Wait, oh my god, do you not know this?
It's Golden Fantasia. It's great.
Oh, Golden Fantasia fucking owns. It's a
Oh,
team
nice.
game. Yeah. So it's a team game.
Except for its netcode. Its netcode is fucking garbage, but we take what we can get because
yeah. An anime fighter with bad netcode? What?
Who'd have heard of that?
Yeah.
But it's also like, it's another thing it's a fan game. Like, its loading screens actually is just like fan art that was contributed to them, you know? Like, the entire thing was done by fans. It doesn't have any connection to Expansion 07 or Ryakishi 07. Like, no one has any like official work in Golden Fantasia. It's 100% a fan project. But when they heard about the game being made, they were just like, "Yeah, go for it. Fuck yeah. Well, this is fun."
Umineko when they heard about it.
Umineko when they went to CEO and they got the McPizza.
Umineko, that's cool, bro. It's a very weird. I would never say it's bad, but it's definitely weird, and it has a lot of like very awkward interactions. Partially because wasn't really designed with balance.
Because Battler's a little bitch.
What?
Yeah, fuck balance. All my homies hate balance. Fuck balance.
Name one fighting game that's good and has good balance. You can.
I don't know. I said Battler, not balance.
That's what I wasn't sure at first. But then Vel said balance. I was like, yeah, all right, we'll go with balance.
I mean, I was gonna tie back into it anyway.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, exactly. I always see like joke tweets or something of like Beatrice like yelling at Battler about like over explaining some joke post or whatever. I don't really have any good examples because I don't have tweets memorized. But their dynamic seems a little bit, yeah. Their dynamic seems very funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, like basically, Beatrice and Battler both have like catchphrases between the two of them, because
very obvious.
Battler's entire shtick is that he's trying to deny the existence of witches, which creates the conditions for the game to happen, right? And Beatrice is, a witch trying to convince, like, she's trying to force him not just to accept witches, but to submit to the power of witches. And she's supposed to be like a caricature in a lot of ways, so her expressions and her mannerisms are like
yeah, very caricaturistic, I guess. Very funny.
But there's actually like a meta commentary that
is Beatrice that girl that gets just fucking decked? I'm pretty sure I've seen just like screenshots of the game of some dude just decking her.
Probably. Battler has like a lot of good just like punch animations. It's got like a dash punch. He's got he takes like the coat and does like a big like sweeping move with it.
It's actually one of his better normals.
Yeah. So that game is really cool because the way that the team mechanic works is it works whenever you tag your character in, it like gives a buff to your opponent. Like the character that I guess got just tagged out, their like tag in buff, like it gets applied to your character that you just tagged back in, is I think how it goes. So it's very interesting, like team building on how that game works, and you can do some interesting tag combos and stuff too. You could do like guard cancel tags, and there's like 4 or 5 different ways to like tag in, and it all like activates your like skill in different ways. And then the actual combo system, everything looks very fun too. And the maid chick with the fucking seagulls is like dead ass OP. EX Gull is so good.
I think that's Shannon.
Yeah, it definitely is Shannon. You are absolutely right.
I was trying to remember.
I googled Umineko Battler Punch, and there's a lot of results for this. Battler just fucking decking people.
Yeah, that's what Battler be doing.
I mean, his name is Battler, so like,
I mean, the backstory is hilarious in that like the entire family is Japanese. There's no actual like English people in it at all. But the grandfather, his name is Kinzo, he named all of his children and mandated that his children name their children with English names in mind. So all of their like all of their spellings in Japanese are all super weird, and every single person complains about the fact that it all looks super weird, since you have to basically, you know, spell it phonetically, so all the characters don't make any real fucking sense.
Ushiromiya Batura.
Batura!
Beaturisu.
I forgot to play this.
It's a fun fighting
This
game.
dude punches people.
It do be punching people, and there's also like evil battler, or like it's another kind of battler, black battler, or something like that.
It's Black Battler, which sounds really like racist out of context.
It's different, real bad.
Really,
You got to think about it like Goku Black.
I found a picture of Beatrice, and then with someone's My Little Pony OC with it, making the same facial expression.
Yes, is it like the fucking like twisted fucking Beatrice expression?
I think so. I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm gonna post it in Discord.
All right,
But
there's like a mental image that
Post
I've
this
already
in
got
media.
in mind.
That look okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it. All right.
Man, yeah, she looks pretty unhinged. Not gonna lie, folks.
Which one?
Yes.
The pony. Okay. That. What if we could just attach this image onto? No, we should not.
Okay, so if
No one would ever get this far in the recording.
I have another question.
Hit me
If
with
we're going to explain more visual novels that have like major fighting game, major is maybe a big word, that have fighting games attached to them, can somebody talk to me about what the fuck is Tsukihime?
No.
I
No?
would, except I've never actually read Tsukihime before.
All right, well that's fine. It doesn't have to happen. But
My-
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know anything about the experience of Melty.
What I will say is that,
All that
like,
crap.
from my understanding, because I have read Fate Stay Night, and
Which I also haven't read.
I wouldn't
So
recommend
that's
it.
another thing I don't plan on. Don't worry.
So here's the thing, like the concept of Type Moon as an organization seems to be, let's rehash the same thing and have them even look like they could be related to each other, with a little bit of like supernatural shit sprinkled in for flavor, you know. Because if you look at like Emiyashiro from Fate Stay Night, he's like his entire outfit is regular high school kid, you know. But
I love a regular high school kid.
yeah, Type Moon, a lot of their character designs are just like super plain, because what it's supposed to be is like the dash of supernatural added in. At least from their major series like Tsukihime and Fate. That's like the entire thing. But I've never actually read Tsukihime, but I just know, you know, because it's the whole, with everyone, the whole discourse is, you know, Melty designs or whatever. It's like the whole
exactly.
That was the dumbest. Like, goddamn,
Whack.
we've seen some
Whack.
stupid fucking quote unquote discourse on Twitter,
Yeah.
but like, oh my god, that's so stupid.
But that it completely like invalidates the core premise, which is your homies get superpowers.
They're just dudes.
They're just for the most part anyway. Because like I said, you get a couple of people who get, you know, you get the sprinkles of, you know, super fantasy stuff. So
there's plenty of super fantasy stuff in Melty Blood, but I don't know about Tsukihime. I don't know about Type Lumina, which seems to maybe be based on this retelling of Tsukihime, so it includes some more characters that people kind of didn't think were going to happen, like Koma, which is sick. Let me get the Sandori, like, on record. I need that. But I don't really know anything about like the plot of Tsukihime or Fate or any of these shits, and like so much of like the anime fighting game community seems like lost on me, because like I have no like cultural reference point for like a lot of this shit. I'm just like, okay, I don't understand Arcwood. I don't understand Nico Arc. I don't understand Saberface. I don't understand why you say the character in my Gacha game that has nothing to do with this shit has Saberface. That doesn't make sense to me, but it makes sense to other people, and I don't get it. I have concerns and questions and demands of the visual novel to fighting game pipeline industry milieu. There we go. There's a $10 word. The milieu.
No, that's Guilty Gear.
Shut the
thinking
fuck up.
that's a Guilty Gear character. It's okay. I
No,
see I can get it confused.
We can take Arc out of this, and we can take French Bread out of this. French Bread loves a high school protagonist too, but then they go like way too much, and they like fucking like spaghetti monster it with Merkava. Too much. But I think that the Melty Blood designs like slap. I think it's just like, you know, jeans and a t-shirt. Yeah, Faded Glory. Let's do it.
I'm not going to get dressed up in this crazy fucking outfit that takes 20 minutes to put on. What do I got laying around? Jeans and a fucking Hanes undershirt. All right, let's go.
I'm already wearing it. Let's scrap.
Yeah.
I've got my school uniform and a knife. We're going with it.
Like,
I've got my school uniform and glasses.
The thing kills me is people were hating on I can't remember her fucking name. Like, it's just a girl with red hair and jeans and a t-shirt. It's like there's no there's no drip.
Ayoko?
Bitch, you fucking play Axel in Guilty Gear. Don't talk to me about no drip.
Strive has a little.
He has a plaid flannel around his waist. That's it.
Pretty all right. But I understand you.
Which it looks fine. Don't get me wrong. I love Axel's design, but let's not pretend.
I think there are people who like unironically want the fucking like Among Us strip or the like supreme like layout kind of like on everything, where they have like, all designs all the time, and it's just like sometimes it's cool when things look like almost realistic.
Sometimes it's cool to keep things just to quote Kingdom Hearts. Sometimes it's good. Just be simple and clean. Sora said that. I'm pretty sure.
we appreciate Utada Hikaru.
But like for real, it's like you can have simple designs that are just like very like you don't have to have a lot going on, and it looks good. It looks iconic. Look at half the shit from look at Ryu from Street Fighter. Arguably the most recognizable, the most well-known character. It's a simple design, but it's effective, and there is personality to it. There's personality in that character that goes within. Like, sorry, I need to get that rant out. I think when people are like their outfits aren't cool enough, it's like shut the fuck up. Good God, y'all spoiled.
Yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes it's just cool to have things that look like slightly realistic, like almost realistic.
Yeah.
It's cool to just have plain Jane designs that are part of that speak to like a larger world. Like, why don't these people have like crazy costumes? Is it because they're just teenagers?
Because they're just people. They're just people.
Or a series of maids.
Yeah, or a series of maids.
Why have these people got a series of maids?
I mean, we're talking about a game that has like multiple different versions, like because you have two different maids, and you have a mech version of one of the maids. Yeah. Then you have maids that are also fighting with cats, like humanoid cats.
Oh my god! What is up with the Nekos?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I haven't read it, so I don't know.
I just love them. They're little babies.
Sure, don't ask questions. All right, your first mistake is you ask questions.
I'm Neko posting. Okay, I'm Neko posting on the podcast. I love those little things, and I'm also looking at Erwin's little beans.
I love those sons of bitches.
I love this awful picture of Beatrice and someone's My Little Pony OC. It's a great picture of multicolored Erwin beans. And you can see them if you go to YASE.world and you subscribe to the motherfucking Yastreon.
It's only... Did I
and you boost the server.
No, you didn't put it in.
Yeah, you did.
I did put it in Super Yastreon.
I did put it in Super Yastreon. Okay. I thought I only put it in media, and it was like, if you come to the YASE Discord, you hang out for a while, maybe we get real cool and comfort with each other, then we invite you to join YASE, then you can see this picture. But no, I forgot I already put it in Super Yastreon.
Yeah, no, just give us a boost and you can see it, because you're probably not getting YASE, let's be real. YASE is like closed for business. not closed for business, but it's like, I mean, I don't know the YASE presence at Climax of Night and CEO anymore. And like a couple weeks ago, I was feeling a lot better about it, and now I'm sort of like, my state, Florida, sucks. The governor mandated that you can't mandate a making masks required in public schools. So, fuck. Florida has mad unvaccination rates and big time hospitalization rates. We've had our biggest spike today since January. So I don't know about CEO in December, especially because I've seen a couple things talking about fourth wave in December. I'm like, ooh, yikes. Maybe I don't want to do that.
I mean, now
maybe we just do more virtual things,
especially
more
now that
online
we have
things.
like both the Delta and Gamma variants that are
Gamma now too.
What the fuck is the Gamma variant?
Gamma variant, as far as I understand, is like it's a less severe but much more easily transmissible version. And I don't know which region it came from. It might be the global south because they've been getting fucked in the global south.
It almost extra so because they've reached out so often, so many times to the United States, and, the Western, biotech conglomerate to say like, hey, can we have some COVID vaccines? And they're like, nah, we're good.
These are for the.
We're fine, actually.
These vaccines are for the white people who don't want to take them. Okay.
Yeah, Israel has to go get their third dose.
And now they're saying that like the Pfizer vaccine might need a booster in order to become effective, which of course,
I think they're saying against some of the new variants, like just as a precaution, but I wouldn't. I mean, who fucking knows at this point?
I mean, if they give it, I work in healthcare, so it's like they better fucking give me that. If I need a booster, I fucking need the booster. God damn it.
ASAP.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking important. I was like one of the first people on my unit to sign up for the vaccine whenever they started distributing them, and a lot of people was like, I don't know if we really. I'm getting that. Fuck you. Like, get out of my fucking way.
Yeah.
I'm signing up now.
Let me get the fucking Cuban vaccine. Let me get the good shit. Let me get the shit that I fucking trust.
They got a few different versions for you down there.
I know they have several different versions for you.
I think it's.
I don't know if you actually choose or if they just kind of like ship off different ones. But
It's probably based on your health
biggest thing-
conditions.
the biggest problem that they have is a lack of medical supplies because they don't have syringes and needles and things. Because
Wonder why that is.
and the Western world continues to blockade them and embargo them and not trade with them, because if you do trade with them, you no longer trade with America. So that seems to be a pretty important part of a lot of people's dedication to the prosperity of Western democracy and market freedom. So people do be liking to buy American goods and get their sweet import rates and shit like that.
So I've been playing Dark Souls.
Yeah, we found out earlier
What a
today.
segue.
I was like, I don't know.
Tell us about your Dark Souls
Drop
adventure.
us in there. So, I've played Dark Souls
Actually,
many a time.
speaking, the segue is
for it.
speaking of highly oppressive conditions.
No.
Listen, if the Pfizer's like the Estus flask.
You gotta keep sipping it. You get 10.
You get
You gotta
10.
get 10.
You gotta keep chugging that. You're gonna take damage.
How many fucking like
Keep
soul
a
shards? do you
keep
need
a
to
purple moss
upgrade?
pump on you. Pray you don't
I'm
get
trying to-
toxic.
I'm trying to upgrade my Pfizer flask to like the 15 size, and I don't know how many like soul clumps I need.
You got to go to Andre the blacksmith.
Oh,
Hook you up.
I already but he's not where I normally would find him. Why is that, Nick?
Actually, he would be in the same spot. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Anyway,
Boo! Pick up on what I'm putting down. Come on.
I know.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So anyway, I've been going back to Dark Souls because I've been playing. I've been playing randomizers, the game, both enemy and item randomizers, and that's been, that's been a lot. So sometimes, I mean, you can do some things inside to make it a little easier if you want to. You can change it the way that it does a lot of things. For example, for the enemies, you can say, "Hey, one, only put enemies where they can actually fit." Because you can have things where it's like, oh, it's a narrow, like, underground cave or whatever, and then here's a giant rat that is just stuck in the walls.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of really fucking funny shit that
What
can
is
happen
Pete
from
Buttigieg
it.
doing there?
What's that?
What is Mayor Pete doing there? You like that?
It's good.
Do you like that one?
It's good. But it's actually it's two separate like programs that you run. One's for the enemies, and like I said, you can kind of make things a little bit easier and set some different rates on there. You can do one where it's like, hey, anything can literally be anywhere or any enemy. You can get Manos in the undead or in the asylum at the beginning. Like there's no rules, just right. You live in an outback, dog. Get yourself a Foster's. And then for items, so the nice thing about items is that since there are items that are required to beat the game, it can give you a hint file that'll say, hey, here's the general area of these items, or just straight up, hey, here's where all of these items that you need are, or who's holding them, or which chests they're in, etc., etc. The funny thing, though, is, like, you can have some real fucked up things happen. So I watched a streamer a little while back do one of these, and in the Ornstein and Smo fight, one of them was, like, he got one of the bell gargoyles from near the beginning, and then also just, like, a random fucking, like, undead. just a fucking one-hit enemy that dies immediately. But I've also seen them do it other times where instead of Ornstein and Smo, they got 2 Manuses. And it's just like...
What?
It's just like, get fucked, I guess. Like,
yeah, you do have to get fucked. I don't think there's anything you can do.
He saw that and it started, and he just, like, put his controller down and put his hands behind his head. Like, yeah, that's it. Time to re-roll. But it's honestly a lot of fun, and it's breathing a lot of life into a game that I kind of haven't touched in a while, which is really funny because when I got my PS5, I got Demon Souls, and I haven't I haven't actually started that yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would have been all over it.
Yeah, I did so too, but like I got caught up in Final Fantasy VII Remake, playing that all
True.
remastered
Great
on PS5.
Game. Six.
I played Miles Morales after that. That was a lot of
Nice.
fun.
That game looks like a lot of fun.
What else? I'm playing Ratchet and Clank on there now, which has been a lot of fun.
Cool.
So I don't know. There's too many dang games.
PS5 has all games.
It does.
They went
though.
from PS3 has no games to PS5 has all games, but
PS5
there are no
has-
PS5s.
PS5 has games.
Has
but
no
it's
stock.
Like, I feel like I am getting caught up on the library, and I'm not going to have much to play once I'm done with what I have.
Yeah, that could be true, but there will be something cool. Maybe like Final Fantasy 16 comes out next year, or
Yeah, you could always look
Maybe
forward to the real version of Elden Ring,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that game.
which actually, like, can I just say, because I've never really talked about it since it got showcased a while back, it actually looks good. Like, I was fully expecting
sick.
especially for how long it's been getting worked on, to just be like, oh man, it's gonna be whatever. You know, like, I'm already over.
If anything,
Yeah, either that or it's just like whatever they could come out with. Like, I'm already over George R. Martin. I just don't care. But now it seems like all that he really did was give him, like, here's a skeleton story for this world that exists. Have fun with it, and they had fun with it. Because it looked way different than what I was expecting. But it still has, like, the Dark Souls elements. Like, you can see a woman who looks to be, like, the Fire Keeper, you know? Like, a lot of...
I actually I haven't watched the trailer yet. So, part of me is like, whether it was just I'm going to say a lack of interest, but I don't know. Like it's been so long, it's like, yeah, whatever. I have other things to worry about, and who knows when it's actually coming out anyway.
That's true.
Sure.
I would still check it out.
I do want to fuck with that.
It looks, because the thing is that I really liked about it is that it didn't just look like, oh, it's just more Dark Souls, or it didn't look like Sekiro, you know. It didn't look like...
It has a unique feel.
Yeah. It has like a lot of color in it, which I wasn't expecting, but it's not color in the way I was expecting, where it's drowned out a lot like in Dark Souls. Yeah. But it's clearly not like, oh, this is, you know, like the fucking Wizard of Oz use of color, you know. It had a much different kind of feel to its entire game world, at least in the bits they showed off, you know. So I think that's what kind of caught me off guard the most, was like, damn, they did do something new here.
They doing the dang thing.
Yeah. It's like, do I have to
know what they did here?
Do I have to get a PS5 for this? Like, I don't want to work. I don't want to have to, like, shell out $500. It's so much.
$500.
It is
a lot
so much hassle to get a PS5 right now.
It sucks.
Yes, it
It
is.
really does. I had to sign up for like the GameStop Pro membership thing, which granted is only $15 a year, but I'd rather not have to spend that money, especially when I don't really shop at GameStop.
I was more regretting not doing that when they were doing the bundles for 3060s. So I was like, I could.
Even then, so I signed up for the Pro thing, which gets me into like, okay, like you get like first shot at these consoles, which means that only Pro members are going to be able to get them from GameStop. Like, there's no fucking way. They still go.
Yeah, they're just going to get scalped.
But then it's like I'm on their website and I have to, because you click add to cart and it's like, okay, it's like, hey, we're adding more stock and the button will turn back to red so you can click it in a little while. But if you do that, you're never going to fucking get one. So you have to uncheck and check a box on their site to like. So if you check the box for saying, hey, also add a warranty onto there, I think it's just an oversight on their website, but it'll also then refresh that add to cart button so you can click it again without having to wait. And so what you're doing is you're clicking add to cart. Okay, it's saying there's nothing. Let me check and uncheck that box real quick and do it again. And so you're doing that a bunch. That's how I got mine. It's fucked up.
Christ.
That sounds awful.
Yeah,
and then they're bragging about 10 million units, and it's like, but only like
bad taste.
Only like 2 million people actually have one.
10 million gamers did not receive those units.
Mm-hmm.
Like
10 million gamers rise up.
Maybe 2 million. Like I could go on eBay right now and find scalpers who have it for like $1,100 for a PS5. I'm like, nah. No.
The answer is no.
Not happening.
The answer is no.
Let's see. So aside from that, though, I've been getting back into my Gunpla a bit. I finished my Goof custom.
Yo,
hell yeah.
Goof. Yo, it's Goof Troop.
Goof Troop. Really happy with that.
Badass.
Since I have like a bunch of work travel going on, like I'm like every other week I'm down in another city to go to their office and do some training. I have nothing to do at night, and I'm like, I have like 4 or 5 different like model kits that I could build. So I think I'm literally just gonna do that at night. Like fuck,
that's pretty fun.
Get these things.
Go get a pizza and just pop out some model kits.
Yeah, I might actually meet someone from our local FGC this weekend to also build a model kit, which I'm super excited about. That's all I've ever wanted. I want to hang out with some people and just build some Gunpla.
Is it friend of the Discord Heavy Press?
It is not. He is unfortunately working this weekend, but we have talked about doing that as well, though. So at some point, Heavy Press and I will be hanging out and building some Gunpla together.
Hell yeah.
One day.
Also buy
we'll
M-Bon.
ride in the real Gundam.
Everyone buy M-Bon.
Oh yeah, if it's still on sale, get
is.
it. And by the time this comes out, if it's not on sale, then go back in time.
Go back in time.
just do.
I think it's on sale to the 18th of August, I want to say.
Okay,
yo, shit.
so
Okay, then hell yeah. Go fucking buy M-Bon right now.
That shit.
It's cool. It's like $30 right now?
Something like that, yeah. Its netcode is absolute garbage, but play with your friends.
Oh yeah. Get friends who have wired connections and have fun.
And Bandai Namco, if you're listening, if on the 1 in a million chance you're listening to this podcast, give us a good Gundam game that doesn't have trash netcode. Just give all your games netcode. We want good rollback, you fuckers. Do it.
Yeah. Yo, but hold up. What about Gundam Overwatch?
Listen, I haven't said anything about the netcode, but if it doesn't have rollback, it's good. If it doesn't have rollback, what's the point? Like,
it's gonna be a PC game. It's a PC game, so hopefully it just has like servers and shit. But it probably doesn't have servers. It probably has like peer-to-peer shit.
This is Bandai Namco we're talking about, so
yeah, true.
You can't.
But that game looks pretty sick.
You can't.
I definitely saw Barbados do some sort of like Genji like slash moves a couple times, and then do like a hammer down. I was like, wow, okay, that's Barbados. That's my homie.
I'm honestly, I am looking forward to that game. I will say.
Yo, this looks sick. This looks fucking sick. I didn't watch a trailer before. This is dope.
You're finally seeing it.
Yeah.
You're seeing Gundam Evolution, because I would call it Gundam Overwatch, but like that's what it is.
GM Sniper is such a cool fucking suit. That suit needs to get more love. I love a lot of the older like mobile suit designs that like feel a lot more basic. That are just this is a man made out of metal and he has a gun. Like, I do kind of love those ones.
A lot of the suit choices are like, 0079 kind of like era stuff, and then all of a sudden they're like, and Barbados.
Yep, there's Barbados. Yeah, so I saw Sazavie and I was like, yeah, like hell yeah, let's go. I should
But
get
look,
there's
Barbados
actually
is the Genji shit.
I think this Target near me has a Barbados Master Grade kit for Gunpla. I should pick that up if they still have it.
But you got to get the Barbados Lupus Rex.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, the BLR.
Sure. Something like that.
Ba-
Okay, this
David,
game rules.
David Lee Roth.
Baby Lee Roth. Okay, this game looks fucking sick. I'm very excited now.
Yeah, there are a bunch of people who are like hating on it. Like, boo, boo, just
Fuck
like
that.
Overwatch.
Yo,
And I'm like,
you know
guess
what's-
what?
you know what's
That
so much
looks
cooler?
cool. That
It's
is
so
cool.
much cooler than hating on shit. It's getting stoked about shit. It's
Yeah.
so much cooler. It's so much
It
cooler.
looks so much fun. You know, I have friends who are definitely like, yeah, see me in Mbon or even like GBO2 instead of this thing. But like, I think this looks cool. And I've seen some cool videos of it, of people playing the game. They had like, Japanese, the announcement event had like, a couple hours of footage. So you can just like watch it. And it looks really fun. It looks great. Everyone's got like skills. Everyone's got ults. It's fucking Overwatch, but with mobile skills.
Hell
looks
yeah.
great.
I'm
But
into
like
it.
the scaling to me, when I look at people playing the game and I see the robots and I see the environment, I'm like, this has to be really big. This just has to be really big shit in order for the suits to be that size. But I know it's not. So the suits are just like regular people size to me. Like when I see this, I just look at the footage and I'm like, that's like a 5'4" Barbados. It's a 5'9"
I wonder-
RX-78.
I wonder if there was ever a good game based on, or just any game rather, based off of Gundam Build Fighters. I'll look that up later. Because that series is literally Gunpla, but it's also like, hey, just attach these parts from this other thing. Like, fuck it, go wild, go crazy.
Yeah.
Go
stupid. Go crazy.
I know they have a few different suits from Build Fighters and Mbon,
Yeah, they do.
but I don't think they have.
They don't have the bear.
I don't think they have a Build Fighters specific game. No.
Right.
And they don't have the bear.
Because really, if we get a Gundam Build Fighters game that lets you put in different parts, that's probably the closest we're ever going to get to another Armored Core game.
Probably.
That's all I want.
Armored Souls.
I'm still
Armored
pissed
Souls.
that fucking
Armored Souls.
For Answer doesn't play on the Xbox One. It's like, whoa, this
that's
game's
just
not
nice.
compatible. It's like, fuck you, man.
They got to make a Switch game.
From
So that way I can
FromSoft
hold-
has all this fucking. They are drowning in money right now. Just make an
So-
Armored Core game. No one can buy it, and like you guys will still be fine.
Okay, so people at home who can't see the webcam because you are not part of Team YASE, sucks to be you and your fucking bad life. Just kidding. I love all my fans. So I am currently holding my Switch backwards, so the screen is facing away from me. I'm looking at the back of my Switch because I am trying to imagine the way that Armored Core players play this stupid fucking game by like holding the controller backwards. And so I'm imagining a situation where you need like a webcam setup or a mirror in order to see your fucking Switch when you're trying to play it on the road.
Grip are insane. More power to them, but like I will never go that hard.
Like I got this picture of Nick in focus now.
It's me.
I can see you twice. I can see you twice.
go
I'm blowing up.
crazy. Get stupid.
I'm blowing up your fucking suit. You fucking jerk off. Get owned.
My suit.
Get fucked
No.
up.
It's getting blown up.
Damn. I'm fucking up Vel too. Anyways, that was gratuitous. Thank you, podcast listeners. We love you.
Thank you for humoring us during that. We should probably call it, though. It's getting to be a little long in the tooth here. Thank you,
Yeah, I
Jarv and
think
Vel, for joining me
The
here
extended
tonight.
visual gag might have been the sign
Might have been,
for the
it's a sign.
podcast.
It's getting a little loopy. Should probably wrap it up. Thank you all for joining me. Had a great time here tonight. Thank you to the listener too for joining us as always. I am Nick, aka Lame. I don't want to go through introductions. I forgot how to do this. It's been a while since we recorded. You can find me on twitter.com at lamo_SD. Jarv, where can the people find you?
Y'all can find me over on Twitter and Instagram at JarvDog, DAWG. Yeah, I'm plugging the Instagram today because sometimes I put some lit vids up there. And you can also find the team over at YASE.world. Go find the Discord. Go find the Super Patreon. If you pass us maybe a boost or two. And you can see those beans.
There you go. Velius, where can people find you at?
Find me on Twitter at _Velius, and find me talking about fighting games and film over at realbattleonfilm.wordpress.com.
Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. One last thing before I actually close it out. Are either of you going to go see The Green Knight? Because that comes out tonight.
I'm going tomorrow.
Super fucking excited. Hell yes, I am too. I'm going tomorrow night. I will message you once I get out of it. Okay, very excited about that. That movie, I'm super excited. I haven't read interviews, but all the review headlines seem very good. So thank you, listeners.
I hope you all enjoy it.
Thank you for listening. Go watch The Green Knight. Go hang out on the Discord if you somehow are not already there. Go boost the server. You can see some exclusive pet pics.
Yeah, I did the DJ drop.
Yeah, and we will
Trapaholics mixtape.
Jesus Christ. And we will see you next time. Have a good one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Jarv is off the goop. What are you going to say? You pulled the microphone up to your mouth. Now you got to say something, Jarv.
And remember, folks, it's free to be nice. Bye!
It don't cost shit to be nice. Don't cost shit. Later, y'all. Episode 53 in the books.